Yeah. All right, guys. So this is gonna be the first video where I just kind of commentate, what I think of how I played the match, what could have done better, everything like that. With Daji, I do like going into. Alright, so basically this is what I do. So I talk about what I'm doing, why I'm buying certain items, what I should be doing, etc. Oh yeah, and that's the thing. So say I upload the video today. Say I upload the video today of the game, and then tomorrow I'd make this video where I commentate over this thing itself. Although I would want to. We could do that. Actually, let's go ahead and do that so people can kind of tell. Yeah, as separate videos. So it'll be like a re-upload, but I'll change it and I'll commentate. I think I'm gonna do that, guys. And if you have any questions too, feel free to ask, because I want to like commentate this. And if you ask a question, I'll pause it, I'll answer your question, and then we'll keep going. I think that'll be really cool, interactive. It'll get people to come into stream and ask questions about it and be like, oh, hey, there's this video. Let's, figure out and get that live, feedback there. All right, let's keep this going. And beads? Yeah, beads. Man, they got a ton of CC ultimates. All right, so let's keep this going from here. So guys, this is obviously on YouTube. I am streaming this as well. So if you do hear me talk to anyone, that is who I will be talking to. So right here is Daji, because she's not really super mana hungry compared to other assassins. I found myself, because I've played a lot of Daji. Also, this is me right here. The other one is the gameplay cam, so you can see my reactions as well. On this, Assassin's Blessing is really good. And I always go the Katana first tier 1 because it gives you the movement speed and it gives you power compared to where Boots 1 just gives you power. Beads is what I went because they had Athena taunt, Loki ult, Fenrir ult, Giannis 1, Neith ult. Like, they just had so much CC that I needed beads. Now, going into your 2 is going to be able to be better than going into your 1 for the fact that you can hit all 3 things at the same time. Even though your 1 I think does a little bit more damage, it's only single target, so you need to really be able to clear this super quick. Now, as if you guys may have seen, this Loki does do a very good job, and Hebo ends up just like completely like sucking dick, and I died and started to feed his lane because I was trying to help him get back into it because he was just playing horrible. Now I believe the speed camp spawn at 23 seconds. And you'll see why I go 2 health pots, because you do take a lot of damage, and she doesn't really have any sustained healing. Alright, so there is that. Now you'll see you get the bleeds, and awesome. We're good to go at that point. So at my jungle rotation, I essentially go from here to here to here to here, here, and then I come back. So that's basically what I do. Now you'll kind of see here, healing up, so not too bad, but my mana's not there. At this point, this is when everything goes to fucking shit because he didn't pay attention and look. So I'm like, alright, he's good. And I'm like, oh shit, well, hey, that's, almost all of my life because, that makes sense. They got that. I couldn't even go in. I was just trying to get some poke on him. And now we just lost out on blue. I lost out on pressure right here. And now my entire rotation's been completely screwed over. I'm already behind at this point. Like, I'm behind a lot. So I mean, yeah, you'll hear him. He's just so annoying. I wish I would have just muted him earlier. So now I have to start doing backs. Then I have to go to red. And I have already had to use a 1 health potion just to sustain over the Fenrir damage. Now, because the 3 has a longer cooldown, and the 1 does do, I think, a little bit more damage, you can kind of see it's 14, 14, 14. You just get so much bleed, plus your initial, like, 50. There we go. And, you know, so I like going into the 1 as your next. The 3 isn't, I don't see as good. Now, I hit the wrong minion there, and it's really going to slow down my, my damage here. And I think because of that, I actually end up splitting. Yeah, that was, you know, 3 ways those last 2. Because I hit the wrong god, and it slowed me down. So at this point, I'm going to try and make my way on over and check left harpies. It's probably done. There it is. And I'm like, well, let's try. So I tried to get some poke on him just to get him out of there. And I think I did get both harpies on that. So yeah, this is not too bad at this point. You know, you got 10 seconds on your speed. Now I'm going to pause this, or I'll keep talking here. But with your speed, one thing that you'll really want to do is, you can see it spawns. From the moment you kill the camp, you have 30 seconds to pick up that speed. 2 minutes from when you kill, it respawns. So keep that in mind. You can see it spawning with 2 seconds. What I'm thinking of actually doing from now on is, as long as you don't actually have to go out, or you kill this back and then come back and pick this up, you're going to have an extra 20 seconds where you come back on over, you kill this, and then you can run, do this, come back, pick it up, and then start running other jungles, because it's a 2-minute respawn timer from when you kill it, 30 seconds from when you pick it up. So it's very important to kill basically the buff camp holder last, because otherwise that 30 seconds is going to start the time way too early on that. So, I mean, at this point, I do like maxing the 2 here up to level 3, and then I like maxing the 1. You can see you want to clear that last, and then I'm going to come up here. I'm going to try and get the harpies, and, you know, Sibo has to do that. I'm going to be out of mana at this point, and I'm like, look, I'm going to back and use the 1 just to get that burst. It's going to be off cooldown. Now, one thing that you'll always want to do as a Daji is you're going to want to use your 1 in base, and then use your 2 to get out. This is going to give you that movement speed, and it lets you keep all that mana back. Since your 1 never expires, it's very, very important. Now, Hebo at least got his blue on this one, so I'm like, all right, where can I go? I'm like, all right, I got to go left. There's nothing on the right jungle to go to.
Man, my whole, like, jungle strat, like, has...
So, I do mess up my build order a little bit. I wasn't too much of a fan on it. And then you'll see after my first 2 health potions, I'll do the mix. I'll do like 2 health and 2 mana, and then I'm going to be good for a while. So this, I'm literally just waiting to have cooldowns come on, because I didn't want to use too much, like take too much damage without having any confirmed damage in case they do jump. So on here I go to my 3, and I'm just trying to burst this down, use a health pot, and now I'm out. So that was kind of the whole reason why you saw me standing. I looked left just to make sure no one was going to be rotating on over. And now at this point I should probably pop a mana pot. If I was smart. There we go. You know, just start getting that mana back. The health will be good. And by the time I clear up on these mid harpies here, I'll be good to go. Now the reason why I maxed the 2 first is because a lot of the time you just need to get the clear. You can see right there, it's like 1 auto, 2, 1 auto, and then everything's cleared. So it's definitely not, like, bad. So yeah, just kind of clearing on up, trying to find some farm. My speed will be coming up in about 10 seconds there. Just kind of seeing what they have, what stacks, making sure they're not good. The one thing I did do horribly here is I didn't even check on left harpies. I'm coming in for the gank because I got my ult up, so I'm asking these like guys that come on. That put it down. So now I'm using my 2 to try and catch. Did get that. I'm not too worried because her jump is down. So I got the pull, and then I pulled because I knew she was going to beads because she had beads. I was checking for that earlier. Now, Kuzma was in the bad position. As you heard me in the game, I actually told him, dude, if I pull, you have to push. Like, you can't, like, sit there, like, fucking having me be the front line. Even though I knew she was going to beads, the fact is he didn't, which told me he didn't understand the mechanic that after getting pulled, he should then be standing in front and then push whoever it is even further back. Especially someone like a Neath, who only has 1 escape and is probably going to use it when I use my 3. Now, I used my 3 right there just to clear, you know, save that literally just extra second so I can get back over to speed, start running the right jungle. Because I think actually right here he ends up clearing my right harpies as well.
Because as soon as I pull, when they get stunned, he should then
see, you kind of hear me like telling him now, like, you got to push, pull. Now, I'm going to use my 3 at this point, I think, just to hurry up and get over there, kind of burst it down a little bit more. I don't want to use my 2 here because I know that I have other camps to clear, and it is a pretty long cooldown. So you'll see I do go into my 2 one last time here, and I think that he did clear him. Yep. So now at this point, I'm like, all right, they are, you know, Afro didn't even look to try and contest. And then this is when I'm like, God damn it, you have Neith avoiding, Giannis avoiding, Fenrir avoiding. I'm just like, God, they like heavily countered me for three picks. So at this point, I'm like, all right, guys, like I'm gonna gank left again. I got ult in 10 seconds. Her beads are down. Why are we not up there doing something? Like, if I'm making a call, please go over. You guys are doing fucking buffs. Like, and they end up having a ward right there. So I'm like, oh well, all right. I'm like, why would they ult fucking right there? Or not ult, but why would they have a fucking ward at 6 minutes into the game up high? So it tells me some stuff though, that they are afraid. They're trying to protect their Neith. And now I just gotta kind of keep farming on up here.
Yeah, I can't.
Grab these, and then I gotta go check on right harpies, which he'll probably have again.
The second I step up to clear the wave, he stealths in and fucking one-shots me.
So, I mean, this guy just literally didn't understand how to play against a Loki. Like, 100%. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm just trying to like avoid off right here. At this point, I'm looking for Afro. Now, if you actually watch, her pathing went into lane and then came over to me. If she came to me and ran towards the jungle when she saw, hey, Fenrir's in left doing harpies, we should probably go over there. That would have been the better option. There was no reason for me not to go that. Just Giannis ended up coming from this way, and Fenrir ulted me. And I'm just like, dude, like, she walked into lane instead of walking over here. If she walked to me, I can teleport, or she can kiss me and ult me out of the damage. Side note, I was at 700 health, only lost 200 on that jump, took a Fen ult for like 200. Giannis at level 8 did 500 damage, killed me. So I'm like, oh, that is just lovely. So, yes, though, this was ranked there hockey, and yeah, I'm completely with you as well. I was gonna let that go, but yeah, Hebo solo is fucking stupid. Against warriors, it's not bad because you have poke, but it's just annoying. So right here, I'm just trying to save tower. The big thing with that is I get that it's not like a big deal to lose this or have it sustained with 61 health, but the big thing is they don't get that gold that they can spend right now to then use that gold to look for a fight at a Gold Fury. We have that like oh, that was a really good job by Afro. So she got some poke and I'm like, all right, let's gank. He's out of mana, let's fucking go. And she does a good job. I missed a couple and now, you know, the bleed was gonna kill him. Just wanted to make sure. So at this point I'm like, all right, let's see what we can do. There's nothing. I should have gone into left jungle and looked at these. I just kind of wanted to come on over and see if I could help out Hebo at this point. I'm like, all right, you know, let me know when his invis is down. He doesn't fucking talk. This guy's a fucking idiot. So I'm like, okay, shit, we can't go in. I'm still looking to try and help him out, and he's fucking being passive. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And at this point, I try and get my ult off, but that's a Loki ult, invis, everything. Couldn't even get anything done. So it's just so annoying at this point. I'm just like, fucking shit, come on.
Make his call outs.
So I'm like trying to make him call out, and you know, granted, earlier in this game, he goes, oh, I understand. I'm gonna get ulted. So you know his ult is up. See, am I supposed to know his ult up as again? I'm like, you're the highest elo. Do you not pay attention to timers? Like, it's just so annoying when people are ranked higher than me, and I'm like, how don't you understand like what's going on? How don't you understand what's like what cooldowns are? That he has like a fucking like 70 seconds, I think, on his ult. But then you have to look at what he has. If he has blue buff, that's 10%. Like it can come on down to I think 56.
You just gotta be careful, Kuzan's gotta get out.
Oh no, it is 90 seconds. Yeah, 90 seconds because you can bring it down to 56 seconds, I believe. Anyways, I have a rough idea, so I go, shit, okay, he ulted me at this. Now right here, he's getting all upset. You know, I'm just like, dude, just back. I'm like, all right, we can do this here. You know, we got this. We got Kuzan bow. Oh, okay, he goes back to the buff instead of fucking ulting. Like, still has his ult up. Still has his ult up. Dies with his ult. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I literally thought we would have had that if he would have just fucking ulted and stopped any damage, but nope. So it's just so annoying. On that, I probably should have just got out. you know, I get why I did, because I thought Kuzenbo wouldn't use his, like, 2 on the fucking buff. I mean, he came off, but then he stopped, and I'm just like, alright. Anyways, though, I did take down a Fenrir ult and, you know, other stuff, too. Fenrir ult and Neith ult is what I took. So it's like, alright, you know, that's dandy. So at this point, I'm like, alright, I just have to farm. I've died twice now, literally trying to help out this fucking Hebo that is just absolute garbo. So now I'm just going to run into this, and then, honestly, from right here, I think I could maybe look at left Harpies, knowing Loki's in right, but I'm just like, God, like, we're gonna lose Phoenix at fucking 13 minutes if I don't go back on over there. So I'm like, alright, I got ult, it's a Loki 4 levels higher than me with probably full stacks just off of kills. So I'm like, alright, I can teleport, nope. I'm like, son of a bitch. That was just very, very unfortunate. So I'm like, alright, we can go in here, tried to hit, using the 2, and I got 1 hit. If I got 1 more, he was dead. So at this point, I'm just like, fuck. I've literally died 3 times trying to help this guy out. Afro did do a really good job in the cleanup. Unfortunately, it took a little bit too long, and I did die, so I didn't get the assist on that. Now at this point, this should be an easy kill. Kuzenbo should have walked around the other side of the tower to stop any damage. It only did 190 on like the 4th hit. But Kuzenbo's good, and Curtin got the kill. Unfortunately, Kuzenbo just stood there and let everyone die, and now dies himself because after Fenrir came around, he thought he could solo or something. I don't know. So at this point, just going to keep farming up. You know, Afro just got a full min wave in, so that is pretty huge. You'll see, I think I did miss level once and went into my 2 a 4th time instead of going into my 1. So I'm just going to continue to try and farm up. Unfortunately, like, they just have so much jungle pressure at this point. I mean, it's 4 and 11. I'm 2 levels down on my counterpart, which doesn't normally happen, so that's definitely annoying. You know, I just saw Fenrir go across, so I'm like, alright, you know, there's really just not much that I can do. I mean, like, we can't push up. I don't want to leech off lanes a shit ton, because typically that's not, you know, what I'm supposed to do. You know, I'm supposed to literally, I run the jungle, you guys take the lane, and support, you're just kind of out there, just, I don't know, just take some gold from something, have fun. So now you'll see I should max my 1 last, yep, and I'm like, alright, I got ult, we can look for something. Again, this probably isn't the best idea. I'm like, dude, you know, come on. If he was smart, he would have portaled. We almost got it, missed it, hit it, and he does beads. So I'm like, damn, because I saw the immune come up, so he either beads or Aegis. Giannis was almost there, but I hear Fan, and I'm like, alright, I just got to get out. I check around to see, you know, 1, if he was doing the Harpies, 2, if he was still chasing. So now he doesn't, and look at that, he died again. So I'm like, alright, we can maybe look at this Loki. Again, this guy doesn't really talk, so it's annoying. Luckily, the bleed let me know where they were at, and it's a Loki 15. Dragon, quit fucking fighting.
Oh my god.
Farm, like, just farm. Again, Spooky has started a surrender vote.
Why am I cancer?
Important because at the end of the game he says he only hit F6 once, which I'm pretty sure, if we were to rewind, it would say he did it earlier too. So that, I mean, that he started it at 10 minutes and 21 seconds. So he is just a fucking lying piece of shit. Telling us to hit it, and I'm like, no, like...
Yo, the guy that feeds just says...
It's just so annoying. So again, use your 1, use your 2, leave the base.
Like, that's the thing that I don't get.
And Hebo just did my speed, so I get he's trying to get, like, experience, but you cannot take away from me. Like, safely farm under your tower, and he's just not. He doesn't even know how to do that. Like, with Hebo, you just be careful, too. You get, like, a couple items, and then you're good to go. So Kern's been really nice letting me actually take these. I'm just like, oh my god, and he's like, hit ult. It's like, god damn, it's just annoying. So I mean, this is very, very hard for me because I can't really go into the right jungle. Like, really, there's not much I can do. So at this point, I'm like, alright, Giannis is in right, Loki was just in right, or Giannis is in mid, Athena's in left, Neith's not anywhere to be seen, but I should be good here. I'm like, oh wait, why is Fenrir, you know, on that? Took his beads, take a Giannis, 470, Neith ult. And I'm like, all right, this is fun. It's just so annoying. I get why I went there, because there wasn't much farm, and I didn't see why a Giannis would... Why there would basically be 3 people in left at that time. Athena was in left, Giannis was in mid when I started this. It was literally just Fenrir, and I'm just like, are you serious? So definitely super annoying. I thought I could go do a purple without getting collapsed on. Keep in mind I've been 11 for like 3-4 minutes, or like I think like 2-3 minutes now, which is pretty significant. You know, it's not getting anything. So at this point we should just get out. We continue to fight. Like we should literally just get out. And I'm like, all right, guys, like we got the pick. Let's just retreat. Let's be happy with that. Take small wins. Chief just got a shit ton of experience off that. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna push this up then, because you know we can't fight them in a jungle. It's a Giannis, Fenrir, and Neith. Like. Neith is probably, besides Hao Yi, the best hunter in the jungle, due to the fact that she can lower everyone's attack speed at once, root everyone, and then just like fuck everyone with her spirit bow. Like it's crazy. So at this point, I'm like, all right, let's come on over here and clear. You know, definitely kind of nervous about this because I'm like, shit. Like Athena's here, but I've already committed. I'm like, okay, I can maybe back, checking the right just to make sure, and she stops. So I'm like, shit. You know, I can't go across because she took that, and this one I just want to teleport. Fen jumps over the wall, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. Fenrir, you want to look at the mini-map. That's why you see my eyes go up, is I'm checking to see if Fenrir is chasing or if Athena is chasing. We should be good. I'm still just running all the way back because I have no tower defense. And I'm also trying to get speed before it despawns because Hebo keeps dropping it. Yeah, wards would probably have be nice here as well. I haven't picked up many of those. Yeah, hockey, that is a very valid point. It's just I was so far behind. I like getting Chalice of the Oracle, and then I'll set a ton. But I was just like behind this entire time. I was like 3 levels behind Fen at one point. So just kind of tough. Again, we're fighting, and I'm just like, guys, I'm irrelevant. My ADC is 4 levels up on me. Like, again, right here, probably should have picked up either 1 Chalice of the Oracle or fucking upgrade your goddamn item, Dragon. Like, you didn't even pay attention. This is how you know I was tilting. Because I'm 1 in 6. I've never done that bad with Dodgy ever. Like, I think even when I first played her, I was still like, I have a general concept. If I have this, I kill Neith right here. Miss it, goes on cooldown. Oh, now I'm getting burned. I have to ult. Try and get that. I'm like, alright, she's gonna beads nonetheless. Let's just get out. And now she's chasing. I had to use my 2 there for not only the damage mitigation, but to get out of her little, like, 2 thing. Now I have Loki, so now I'm very, very concerned about that. Think, you know, I heard her throw her spirit bow, so I'm like, all right, I can maybe grab her now. Like, I should be good here. Kern, it looks like he's going up to kind of proxy that. Then he backs off. I just have to be super, super careful. I don't want to use my 3 in case I do need to get out for whatever reason. And right here, I have my, like, finger on my F button, my beads, because I didn't want to have that one dude show on Loki and ult me underneath, so... You know, again, pick up a couple fucking wards. Like, I complain about not being able to go into the right side of the jungle, but I'm not picking up wards. Like, quit being fucking stupid. So right here, I'm like, alright, well, I can't do anything. I'm backing up because I feel like I'm the target. I'm the lowest level right now. So a little bit more. So right here, I'm just trying to find him, find a pick. I kind of want to go in here. And now I'm like, alright, I can maybe go in. Instead of going in on Fen, hit the beads. Hit that, and I think he does bleed out here. There, yep. But, you know, fucking Giannis just does Giannis things. Did get the bleed, so that was nice. So I did get quite a bit of experience for that. If we actually back this on up, I just kind of want to see how much experience I did. Oh, actually not too much, because he was only 1 level ahead. I thought he was like 2 or 3. So you can kind of see, if I move that out of the way, I gained probably 60% of a level by getting the kill on him, just because he was that higher up. So definitely not too bad, but you know, at this point I was, with my ult being up, that's huge for me not to have that. Again, I'm 2-7. I'm just behind in gold. I bring it up. It's just so bad. But we are certainly able to come up. The longer this game goes, the better it is for us. Again, like, I don't know what like Kuzin's doing there. Literally running into a wall.
1 and 9. God,
We're literally dancing with a wall.
Like 3 times.
So annoying.
Oh man.
Like, don't get me wrong, Kuzin is a decently good god, but with our team comp, we couldn't do someone like
I'm gonna come in and alter.
Like a Kuzin. We needed some sort of peel. Like right here, I'm like, all right, well, Kuzin just used his ult. He's trying to get picked. I'm trying to get over there so I can actually do something. Right here, I'm looking at Giannis. I'm like, fuck, going in on Neath. They're gonna expect that. Got it. And I'm just trying to get the ult. Oh, I saw Fenrir in the right jungle, or left jungle, so I had to get out. She ults to negate a ton of damage, and you know I tried to get all 3. Unfortunately, you know it looks like she is gonna die here. I think she does. There wasn't much, but I'm like, all right, I'll try and get a Neath here. Right here, I'm like, all right, come on, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm like, Kuzin missed everything. I think I actually say, but I think he actually did hit his 3, but then I remembered, oh wait, Kuzin mode has like 1 CC ability. He like, all right, that's cool. So right here, bad pickup. Don't fucking pick that up. I talked about it in the beginning of the fucking game. Don't pick up your fucking speed, you fucking shit. So that's super annoying. You know, I'm wasting not necessarily time, but you know, I should have just waited and gone. Finally, the Oracle or Chalice of the Oracle. 22 minutes into the game, I'll buy my first ward. That makes... God, like, come on, really? That's just so annoying. Like, that fucking tilts me. Like, I would be fucking pissed if one of my teammates didn't fucking pick up a single goddamn ward in 22 minutes. Like, quit. Like, why? So right here, I'm like, alright, we just gotta make sure, like, I'm gonna try and be, like, getting some of this here. I don't want them to be coming from behind, and then I get fucked and say Neath walks up, there was a spirit arrow, and now I'm battling her and an entire min wave because, it's, you know, she can do whatever she wants. Like, I couldn't allow that. So right here, I'm just trying to last hit, get that extra gold. It does actually happen, so just keep that in mind. If you assist on it and a minion kills it, not as good. Right here, same thing, just trying to kind of hit everyone. And now I want to place a ward right here because I'm like, all right, I can maybe, and I'm like, all right, maybe not. And I'm like, there we go. I'm like, you're going to die. She missed her stuff right here. I'm like, I got to ult. I got to get out. Hit that. And I'm like, oh, Fenn's here. The only, good idea right now is to run on through, delay it enough so that I don't die, or that I don't die to anyone and die to Phoenix. So that's 100% worth. Got some tower into it. Killed the Neath. And no one got a credit for my kill. By doing that, we were able to come on over and, you know, grab fucking Portal, which is amazing. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I need a little bit more defense. I think I go Masamune here. So that's a lot of fun. I don't build lifesteal on Daji because I have her more as the burst mage. Or burst mage. Guys, I promise I know how to play this game. Yeah, the lifesteal is just, I don't see her picking it up, or not picking it up, but being very valuable with it. Yeah, it's kind of how you're saying. It's not really an auto-attack god, so it's very, very hard to utilize the lifesteal. So right there, Kuzin did a good job, and I'm like, how did he not stick on that and get the kill? Like, Fenrir has to be on like a fucking sliver of life. So I'm trying to use my Pyromancer and my 2 to hurry up and get out of fucking base. I'm just trying to see kind of where we're at. And I'm like, alright, I got my ult. We can fucking do some shit here. You know, we got the kill on Giannis, which is nice. And I'm like, alright, let's go. And...
I got ult, I can pull her back.
And I'm sitting there like, guys, do we not want to? Right here, miss. Shit, I gotta hit one more. I see Loki. I panic. And I just try and use that. Get taunted. I have to beads away. Try and get some damage, negate it, and now use your 3. Keep this in mind. If you have a Daji, you gotta be able to get that off. Right there, I'm just trying to see where they're coming from. I just panic, and not panic, but I just place them so I can see where I have both basically entrances, and now I can back free. I'm not going to go for purple because I learned my lesson from how what purple does to you. You die.
I don't know how the fuck I got out of that. They just like completely gave up.
Yeah, I would say I like kind of having the cooldown with Daji there for you, Chris. The Heartseeker is super strong with Hydra. It's like this is what you like almost mandatory with her. It's almost like Loki and like super strong. And then you get your Yotuns for cooldown, obviously boots. And again, I like Masamune to get some protection and movement speed and damage, like a little bit of everything. Especially because as a Daji, typically you'll 3N to get into their line, and then you immediately ult, and you get those protections for that slight second that you do go on in. And then I think the last one is just some sort of penetration. Right here, I am very scared. I'm waiting for Loki, so I try and juke him there because I thought he might try and ult, and I'm like, all right, if so, I will use my 3 on the mins and be good to go. So right here, I'm like, all right, let's just kind of see what's going on. Place a ward because I didn't see it. Loki went invisible, so I used my 2 to get away, as well as negate any damage. And I'm like, all right, I got ult. Like, let's get some shit done here. So I think I do go in on Giannis. Yep, Giannis here, hit him. I ult immediately. Got one of them. He got the beads, and I'm like, oh, Loki. Fuck yes, got that nice burst damage. And now I wanted to try and get Athena there. Almost got it. Unfortunately, I didn't quite. So at this point, I'm like, all right, we can maybe siege this. Let's look at Fenrir here. We're getting some nice damage on that. And then I got cursed, so I'm like, I just got to get out. At this point, we blew a lot. I don't think we're going to get Phoenix. At this point, we should just grab mid, grab right, and then, back and take farm. Like, it's going to be the biggest thing at this point.
Guys, why are we still fighting?
I mean, trans and Hydras honestly isn't bad. You're going to see a lot of people still do that. Because the trans now gives you 10% CDR, and it does give you a ton of damage. Hydras, it's not necessarily for the passive of like the mana. You do it for the extra burst. Hydras is amazing on Loki. I think I looked at it. You can do I think 6,000 damage in a matter of 3 seconds with Loki. He's the super bright. The big reason I think we didn't go for Gold Fear is the towers are just so much more important. And I think we were trying to siege up because we only have a minute left before needing trying to get one of these Phoenixes here. So I just try and get some burst on Loki. I hit someone, I don't know who it was, and I try and pull him back in, but no one does. I have to beads the Neithult and Aegis the 2 hits, so I'm like, I just got to get out at this point. Super nice. But Gold Fury at 27 minutes, even 26 minutes, isn't important. Over grabbing 2 towers and maybe a Phoenix in that same 60 seconds, grabbing a Gold Fury isn't important. What you can do is back, then come on back in, do the Gold Fury, and then you'd be good to go. So at this point, I'm just sitting there trying to be careful. I'm waiting for our cooldowns to go down with both my relics. I can't really go in. So there's a Giannis 1 and 2, and then I'm like, all right, do I want to... All right, let's go in. Fucking teleport to Kuzin, because that's annoying. And I'm like, holy shit, we got it. I got the bleed off.
Holy shit. Who carried that?
So, Kern was nice. Kern carried that. He was just so far ahead. Kern was fucking godlike, but... yeah, our Kuzin had bad positioning game. Mine, I was just so far behind. I lost the entire right jungle. I continued to try and fight. I didn't buy things in the right order. I wasn't picking up buffs when I was supposed to. I tilted and played like shit basically the last half of the game. Well, the middle. So basically from 7 minutes all the way up to, what is it? 7 minutes to probably 22. Or maybe not 22. 18. I'd say that good 11 minutes right there. I just sucked. I was trying to fight. I was trying to do too much, and I'm like, dude, I'm telling people to farm, and then myself, I'm like, let's fucking fight. And they're like, dude, you're 3 levels down on that Giannis. We can do it. And then I die, and I'm like, fuck. It definitely is annoying, but as an assassin, at least the way that I've learned and played jungle is you need to allow me to get a couple items on. Literally, let me get boots and Heartseeker. Then we can look at actually fighting. Granted, I will always gain dual lane at level 5 because I should be hitting 5 while they're still level 4 in one of my games that I think I might actually post. I was 7-1, and I was level 5 when Duo Lane was level 2, and we still fucking lost. It was absolute bullshit. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. You know, do you want me to keep doing this? Like, post it and then come back? Like, you know, it would be a good time, but yeah. So Chris, Hydra, or you got me into Smite season 2, I believe. This would be going into my 3rd season, 3, 4, and 5. But yeah, the big reason why we didn't go for Gold Fury right there is it wasn't really needed. And think about it. If we leave and go for Gold Fury there, that's going to slow us down probably, I'm going to guess, around 30-ish seconds to run to Gold Fury, do Gold Fury, run to mid lane, and then clear on up through mid lane. That's huge. Those 30 seconds means that we may not have been able to end right there because that's 30 seconds off a Fire Giant that comes off. So it makes that big difference, and it's prioritizing what's important at that current time. So yeah, some good times. I'll be posting that Nemesis game just because it was not fun, and let you guys kind of see why it's super annoying, why people don't like playing Smite. Oh, and for the fact that, you know, I can't play half the time because the fucking game is down for maintenance on a Friday. Till the next time, guys, as always, have yourself a fucking amazing life.